Don't even know why I'm bothering with this hair, because you can see it with this shirt anyway. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video and for hanging out with me today. My name is Veronica, I'm a part-time reseller and I'm also a full-time educator and also a mom of a small child. So I'm doing all the things, and I created this channel to document my part-time reseller journey, and every week I bring you a what sold video where I go over all of my sales on all of the platforms. I primarily sell women's fashion on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari, also occasionally Citizen, but let's face it, I haven't made a sale there in months, so I probably shouldn't even talk about it. Very occasionally I also make sales on ThredUp, but we're also not talking about ThredUp today. So this week I'm super excited about my sales and about talking about my sales. It might be a longer video because I sold a lot. And in many ways it was a challenging week for me personally. I don't really want to get into too many details, but from the reselling perspective, it was a really good week. Fun fact, it was also my birthday week, and even though I didn't make a single sale on my birthday, I made lots of sales the days leading up to my birthday and lots of sales after. I guess I just needed a little break on my birthday. Anyway, these are my sales for the week of February 28th through March 6th. So essentially the first week of March, but let's give some credit to February 28th because it was a good sales day. So applause. Let's insert it somewhere. I don't know why I'm pointing at things because you can hear it, you can't see it. Anyway. Okay, now before we take a look at my actual sales and the items that actually sold for me this week, let's give credit where credit is due. And let's actually talk about ThredUp for 2 seconds, because ThredUp sent me this sweatshirt with zippers that actually zip off in my mixed women's clothing rescue box that I unboxed this past week with my friend Margaret here on my channel live. It was our first live together and I think it went pretty well. You guys can be the judge of that. I will link it. But yeah, this was the last item I pulled out and the only item that was even close to my size. It's very oversized and I photographed it yesterday with the intention of selling it. And I just had to put it on and now we're keeping it. So I might sell this at some point in the future. I mean, I already have the photographs. I even modeled it technically. I posted some pictures on Instagram and I think everybody was enabling me and telling me to keep it. So we're keeping it for a little bit. Look at it though. These are rose gold zippers. Oh, by the way, it's a vintage Havana sweatshirt. I should probably mention that. It's a size large, but it's very oversized. It's a little cropped, so a little short for me, but I really like it. Anyway, I made fun of it in that video, in that live, but I really like it. Okay, so let's take a look at my actual sales. As always, I will share my screen so that you can see the items, so that you can see any brand tags, if there are brands that are kind of out of the ordinary, which I don't think I have this week, but we'll look at them anyways. And then we will come back here and talk about my actual numbers, and my numbers were really good this week. All right, you guys, so here we are with my Poshmark sales for the week of February 28th through March 6th, and then we're going to go over Mercari and eBay after we get through all of these tabs that you can see up here. So settle in. If you have any work to do, if you need to be listing, if you need to be steaming, whatever it is you need to be doing, just have me playing in the background and keep you company while you do all that. So first item that sold for me on Poshmark this week was this J. Jill Love Linen plaid checkered button-down shirt in a size medium. This one was an offer to Liker for $20 and they accepted. So after Poshmark fees and the shipping discount, I made $13.54. I'm pretty sure this came from the bins. It's kind of a little bit frumpy looking, but it was a solid piece and it eventually sold. I had it for a few months, but I do love selling J. Jill. I'm pickier with what I pick up and how much I pay for it now because I do find it quite frequently and I started finding it at the bins more as well. So I'm getting a little bit pickier, but I hope this person enjoys this shirt. Okay, you guys, I don't know why all my screenshots or screen shares have this little flaw at the bottom there, where it's like leftover from the previous picture. Just roll with it. I'm sorry. You can sort of see the mannequin legs there, or well, not the legs, but anyway, just don't mind that. It's not what it looks like for me actually on Poshmark. It's just a screen share issue that I'm apparently having with Zoom. So, very strange. The next item that sold was a kids item that I just listed, and I want to say they either sold within the same day or the next day of listing. These native toddler water shoes in this bright yellow color in a size 11 sold for $18. And that was an offer I received, or maybe I sent out an offer and they countered. In any case, they sold for $18, so I made $14.40. I just recently showed them in my 3-part bins haul. I will link that. And I had about $2.50 technically into them because shoes have a fixed price at my bins. However, averaging out my cost of goods for that bins trip, it came out to $1.17 per item. So that's what I'm putting in my books. So $1.17 into $14.40. And it took a little bit of elbow grease to clean them up, but they sold really fast after listing. So I was very happy with that. This next item was a result of using the closet clear out method. Becky Park talks about it a lot on her channel. These John Galt New Attack plaid Jane pants in navy and green. These sold for $20, and this was due to a conversation I had with a potential buyer. They had liked the item. I had said, hey, I can drop the price to $20 and you will get the shipping discount for closet clear out. And they said yes, and I had a ton of likers on these, so I made sure to let her know that the notification gets sent to everybody if I drop the price, just to kind of create a sense of urgency, but also to make sure that she would be the one to get this deal. So I made $16 on these, and they came from a backstock liquidation box. I can link that video up above as well. I had about $9 into them, so I didn't quite double my money, but that's totally fine. I did not have them for very long, and they got a good amount of interest. Okay, next up, we got my main bread and butter, even though she's been slacking a little lately. These Torrid tan casual summer shorts with pockets. They were in good condition, had some pilling. I pulled them out of the bins a few weeks ago. I did show them in one of my bins hauls. I don't remember which one. But somebody offered me $15 for those, and I said, sure. And so I made 12, and I had about $1 into these. This next sale was another result of a successful closet clear out method, and these Adriano Goldschmied Farrah high-rise skinny jeans in a medium wash. I recently showed them, I believe, in one of my car hauls. I will link it above if I find the right one. And these sold for $38. That was the price that I suggested to the recent liker. I think I had them listed at $45. So I was really happy when she said that she would buy them for $38 with the shipping discount that Poshmark pays for, not me, because it was closet clear out. So I made $30.40 on these, and I had a little bit more into these than usual. I think my average cost of goods was about $4.70 something cents. So let's just say I had $5 into these, which is pretty good to get $30.40 for them. Very happy with that. These were not listed long at all. I really like picking up AG. I've been finding it more, which I don't know if that's a good thing, but they're still selling, so I'm happy. Okay, next up we got this Romeo and Juliet Couture off-the-shoulder balloon sleeve top with stars all over it. It was new with tags. I picked this up from Plato's Closet because I could not resist this style. I know Romeo and Juliet Couture does not do great at all. It retails for a lot of money. I don't know how much this top retailed for, but in any case, it was so adorable. I couldn't say no. And I wish I would have gone for more, but I think I had already reduced it to 20, and then somebody sent me a $16 offer and I accepted just because I've had it for a while. Also, I had to use a little trick to make it look like this because my mannequin is hollow in the back because it's a hanger mannequin. So I don't know how I did this part. I don't remember honestly, but to have the sleeves up like this, I used one of these little hair clips to just attach it to the back of the mannequin and make the sleeves look like that. Gotta get creative, right? So Sold for $16, I made $12.80, and I had about, I want to say $2 into it if I bought it at a 90% off sale. If I bought it at a 70% off sale, I had about $3 into it. So decent flip, but I did have this for a while. Here we got a loft keyhole stripe dot print casual dress in navy. I also showed this in a bins haul. I believe it was the same one as the torrid shorts, and I just noticed I left the Goodwill tag in there. I hope I noticed that before I packed it up after I photographed it, because that would be a little embarrassing if that was still in there. But she accepted it, it was delivered, it got rated, so it's all good. In any case, so this came from the bins, and this was also the result of a closet clear out conversation. And so I told them I could drop the price to 20, and I have to move from this picture. I'm so embarrassed by that little Goodwill tag. So she accepted that suggested price of $20. She got the shipping discount. I got 16 bucks, and this came from the bins and was not listed for very long. So I'm really happy that this one sold, because I normally don't pick up loft. But I thought the style was really nice, and it was a size large, and I just thought it was a good little staple piece for spring and summer, and so I'm glad that that worked out. These came from my recent bins haul, the 3-parter, and I showed these Fabletics high-waisted pure luxe maternity leggings. What I didn't know at the time was that they were in fact maternity leggings. They were really high-waisted, and so I decided to look them up a little more closely, and sure enough, these were maternity Fabletics leggings, which I think helped them sell pretty quickly. They were only listed for maybe a day or two, and they sold as a result of an offer to liker. So they sold for $26, and after fees and shipping discount, I made $18.34, which is pretty good for me for Fabletics, because most of my Fabletics just sits. So I'm excited that these sold. They got delivered, accepted, rated, everything is good, and I got my money. Okay, the next 3 sales were part of a 3-piece bundle, 2 pairs of jeans and a shirt. And this person had liked a bunch of items. I think I had previously communicated with her and sent her my closet clear out message. And then she liked more items. So I normally don't go in and bundle items for people and send them an offer, because I know a lot of shoppers, buyers don't really like that. But because I had already sent her a message and she came back to like more items, I figured she might be interested in bundling. Let's just try it out. And I tried it out and it worked, which is always exciting. I'm not going to do it all the time, but if I see somebody sort of coming back, I might just keep trying that. So in any case, I wrote a nice message with it too. I just said, hey, I just bundled the items for you and send you a discounted offer. No pressure at all, but if you're interested, it's there, and if you have any questions, let me know. And I kind of saved that little blurb that I wrote as a text replacement shortcut so I could use it in the future. Okay, so the bundle consists of these Levi's New Attack, the skinny jet black jeans in a size 16 short. The next one was also a pair of Levi's 721 high-rise skinny jeans in a size 33, so about the same as a 16. And then this Crown and Ivy, there she is, the brand I can't resist, even though it doesn't really sell. The Crown and Ivy bell sleeve lace overlay striped shirt in a size extra, extra large. This was so cute. I just, like I said, I couldn't resist it. I looked at my spreadsheet, and 2 of these items came from a regular thrift store and 1 came from the bins. So I had about $7 into this entire bundle. The bundle sold for $58 with a $2.46 shipping discount. So after that, and after the Poshmark fees, I made $43.94. And again, I had about $7 into the entire bundle. I'm not mad at that. That's a good flip. And I got 3 items out of my house at once, which is always exciting. I don't sell too many bundles, sadly. I wish I would sell more, but I'm grateful for every bundle that leaves my house. This Adidas, as we say in German, because it's a German brand, or Adidas for the Americans, a classic track jacket in black and gray with the classic stripes and the trefoil in a size large, men's large. I found this in the bins as well. I showed it in my recent 3-part bins haul, and it also sold within a day of listing, I want to say. I had it listed for 40. Somebody offered me 20. I countered with 30. They came back with 25, and I figured it's a quick flip, just take the money. So I made $20 on this, and I had about $1.17 into it. Quick flip, all good, got delivered, got 5 stars. Very happy. A lot of these sales so far were at the beginning of the week on Sunday and Monday. So they all just got delivered, and all day yesterday and today I've been getting notifications that they were accepted and rated. So it's really nice to have all that money coming in. Next up, we got these Corky's slingback platform sandals in black. I had these listed way higher. I kept dropping the price, and then ultimately somebody, I want to say, countered or sent me an offer for $24, and I accepted because I've had them for a while, and also because I have too many shoes and I haven't sold shoes in a while, and I'm ready to get rid of some. So after fees, I make $19.20, and I got these from a regular thrift store for about $3. Okay, this one I also showed recently. I want to say I showed this in my car, in one of my car hauls. This Nike Dry Fit tennis skirt skirt in this cornflower blue. I sold this for $16. That was an offer to Liker, so I paid for $2.46 in shipping discount, which is killing me, kind of. I mean, $2 were fine, $2.11 were fine, but $2.46, I mean, it's only a little bit more, but if you keep sending out offers to Likers, which is what I do, it does add up. And I've been playing around with the $1.50 shipping discount. Mixed results so far, not too successful. But anyway, I made $10.34 on this skirt. And I had a little bit more money into this because my average cost of goods that day was about $4.70 or 75 cents. So I still doubled my money, but yeah, not the best flip. Okay, this one I've had for a while, so I was very happy to see it go. This was an offer to Liker as well on this Maurice's hunter green white polka dot shirt in a size small. It was very oversized. The person had some questions about the sizing that I responded to, and then she accepted my offer. And after fees and shipping discount, I made $9.54, and I got this from the bins. I try not to pick up Maurice's anymore unless it's super cute and plus size, because it just does not move for me. And when it does, it doesn't move for much. So, and it takes a while to move too, depending on what it is. Anyway, this T by Talbot's New Attack lounge dress in this striped pattern with a twist sort of knot in the back. I showed this in one of my Goodwill outlet hauls, and so I had $1.17 into this, or I think I just had $1 into this. I think that haul, my average cost of goods was just $1.02 or so. In any case, doesn't matter. This sold for $25. This was an offer to Liker, and I made $17.54 on this. Good flip. T by Talbot's New Attack. Not bad. Okay, these Fashion Nova Take Me Out corduroy flare pants in purple I also showed in my 3-part bins haul, so they were not listed for long at all. And in this haul, I mentioned that I had 2 pairs of these. One is this mustard yellow and then this purple one. And I mentioned that I didn't think this one would sell first. I thought the other one would, but to my surprise, this one sold. $18 was an offer that I received. So I didn't have to pay the shipping discount, and I made $14.40, and I had $1.17 into it. Works for me. I personally hate what Fashion Nova stands for, but if I find it at the bins and it's in good condition or new with tags, I will pick it up because it does sell, and at least I can keep a horrible brand out of a landfill for a little bit longer. That's the way I see it. Okay, this Avia ruched long sleeve workout top in this bluish gray color. I picked this up from the bins, also in a recent bins haul, is where I showed this. I don't know why I picked it up. I think because it was a plus size and it was cute. It only sold for $10, and that was an offer to Liker, so I really only made $4.59 on it. And I only had $1 or so into it, so that's not horrible, and I kept that one out of a landfill as well. This is one of the few items I have left in my 3 for $15 sale, which I'm trying to get rid of. I just haven't gotten around to making a decision whether I want to relist those items all for just 8 to 10 bucks, or if I just want to take them down. A lot of the items left in the sale are kids items, but I also only have about 10 items left, I want to say. So really nobody's going to bundle these. So I'm ready to get rid of this sale because it's just not doing great for me. Next up, an item that I usually would not sell. I don't really pick up bags and purses. I just don't want to deal with it. But I picked up this Franco Sardo New Without Tax Katie tote bag in this salmon color. Not a color I care for, but I saw this and I was kind of drawn to it, and I debated picking it up for myself. It was in my closet for a while. I never used it. It still had the plastic on several of the hardware. I'm trying to see. Yeah, you can still see it here. So it was definitely new without tax. There was absolutely no wear on it. And so I decided to list it after we moved, and I kind of realized I still had this sitting around. So in any case, I sold this for $22. That was an offer to Liker. I got $15.14 for it, and my average cost of goods for that particular thrift store trip was about $3.50. So more than quadrupled my money on this one. All right, this was another exciting sale, and I feel like I showed this in a haul, but I think it was a haul I filmed and then decided to not put on YouTube because I was just not happy with my video. So this American Eagle Outfitter Super Stretch Distressed Jegging Overall in a size 6. Got this from a regular Goodwill. And I sold it for 40 bucks. That was a counter offer I received. I think I initially had it listed for 55. I knew I wasn't gonna let this go for super cheap, but 40 bucks is fine because I had about $4 into it. So very happy with the sale. After fees, I get $32. And yeah, it got a lot of attention on Poshmark and on Mercari. So I'm excited. It sold, took about a month to sell, I want to say. All right, it wouldn't be a what sold without a baby item from my own kids' storage unit, basically, which I'm going to talk about in a video very soon. I've been teasing it, and it's actually coming, and maybe it's not actually that interesting, but I finally filmed an intro and outro for it, so once it's edited, it's probably going to go up this Friday. Okay, so this lot of 3 Halo and Love to Dream sleep sack in a size 0 to 6 months. We used lots of sleep sacks for my son, and they've been selling really well for me. No idea what I initially paid for all of these. Some I may have gotten for free, some I probably got from a consignment sale. In any case, this bundle sold for $20. That was an offer I received from the buyer. And so I made 16, and I'm putting down my cost of goods as 0 because they were in our storage unit. Another pair of Adriano Goldschmied jeans, this time maternity jeans. Okay, so this was one of those instances where I had sent out offers to Likers, and when I got the notification that I sold these, I thought somebody had accepted that offer, which was for like $28 or so. But no, somebody bought these outright for $35, and I get $28, which is a lot more exciting. I'm trying to remember where I picked these up because for some reason on my spreadsheet, it says that my cost of goods was 0, which is not the case because I know I purchased these. I did not just get them for free from anyone. So I think these came from the bin. So I had about $1 and some change into them. In any case, 28 bucks after fees. Very happy with that. I've had these for a while though, but they did definitely get attention, and I'm happy somebody bought them for full price. This sale was an offer I received from a liker, and I was just happy to see these go. These 2 by Vince Camuto linen blend ICAT shorts that I've had for about a year now. I purchased these as part of one of those quarantine thrift groups. I had about $2 into them, so not too shabby, honestly, but also I was tired of looking at them, so I'm happy that they sold. I make $7.05 on these, and I'm happy they're out of my house. More Levi's. It's the week of jeans and the week of Levi's in particular. These Levi's 513 slim straight medium wash denim jeans in a size 28 sold for $23. That was an offer to Liker. So after fees and shipping discounts, I get $15.94. I picked these up recently. I want to say at the bins. I may have shown them in the haul. I have so many Levi's at this point that I cannot keep them straight, but I usually pick up Levi's at the bins, so I probably had only $1 into these. Okay, we're almost done with Poshmark, you guys. And then we still got eBay and Mercari, but I have a lot less sales on there, I promise. So this Cuddle Dots fleece pocket sweatshirt in fuchsia sold for $14. That was an offer I received. I was happy to let this go quickly because I just listed that. This was also in my 3-part bins haul. I made $11.05 and I had about $1.17 into it. Cuddle Dots is a brand I misspelled in my title. Wow. Well, still sold. So Cuddle Dots is a brand I see a lot at the thrift store and also at the bins, but I never picked it up before, at least not for reselling. I picked some up for myself. It's super comfy, really love it. I did pick this up because it was cute, in great condition, and it was a size extra, extra large. So based on those parameters, I would definitely pick up this brand again, probably though at the bins and not the thrift store, unless it was heavily discounted and would bring down my cost of goods. So good quick flip. This was listed for less than a week. These were listed for a little bit longer, not super long, but a little bit longer. These Keds white gold stitching striped canvas sneakers. I picked these up at a regular thrift store for about $3, maybe $4. They sold for $14. That was an offer I received, and so I got $11.05. And yeah, happy that they finally sold. I thought they were so cute. I could not leave them behind. And they were in really great condition too, so I hope this person will like them. Last Poshmark sale for this week, and then I'm going to pause and move over to Mercari and eBay. This Abercrombie Kids cutout girls floral dress. To be honest, I did not realize this was a kids item when I picked it up. I picked it up from the bins, and then when I came home, I saw that it says Abercrombie Kids. Now it could fit a extra small to small woman as well. So I don't know if they bought it for their kid or for themselves. I don't care. They sent me an offer for $12. Well, a little bit less than I wanted to, but because it was a kid's item technically, and because I've had it for a minute as well with a good amount of interest, I let it go for that. And so I made $9.05 and I had about $1 and some change into it. Totally fine. Okay, we're back with Mercari and eBay, and my laptop is working really hard right now, so I hope you guys can hear me. Okay, so the one and only item that sold on Mercari were these Fly London new in box jade green leather sandals. They sold for $45, and I initially had them listed for around $70, or I think I dropped the price to $60. This person initially offered me $25, and I said, no. Because I have free shipping on them, and also they're brand new Fly Londons. And then eventually they said 35 and I didn't respond. I had told them earlier I could do 50 with free shipping. And so eventually they sent me a $45 offer with free shipping, of course, and I accepted because these were a smaller size and they had not gotten as much attention as I had hoped. So these sold for $45, and after Mercari fees and after taking out my shipping cost, which was surprisingly low because they were very lightweight, I made $30.17 on these. They came from also one of my backstock boxes, so I had about $9 into them, but I'm happy that they sold for this amount, and I had them listed for about 2 months. Okay, moving on to eBay. Reminder with eBay, the price you see on the screen is not always what the item sold for. So I will always put the actual sales price down below, and I will of course also tell you. My first sale on eBay was exciting. This person offered me $40 for this Ted Baker 100% silk ruffle midi dress in tan. And I have, for almost all of my items, I have best offer turned on eBay. And so they got it for $40. And then they messaged me and said, oh, I just noticed that you noted flaws in the description. Could you tell me what they are? And I was like, well, they're in the picture. And I pointed out what they are. There was a little bit of discoloration at the neck and in the armpit area. So I can only assume makeup, sweat, deodorant. I don't know. I felt like I did not need to be that explicit because I described the areas where the discolorations were. Not discolorations, but like very light staining. And because this is a 100% delicate silk dress, I did not want to touch that with any stain treatment. I am not that adventurous. That's why I listed it for $50 because I felt like, considering the condition, that was a good deal. So anyway, they got it for $40. They ended up paying for it eventually after we had some back and forth, and I elaborated a little bit. They paid for shipping as well. And they did not give me a rating, but it was delivered and I haven't heard anything. So fingers crossed, everything's good with this sale. For eBay, because it's so hard to figure out what your actual fees are, I will just give you my totals at the end of the video instead of just giving you what I made per item individually. This next item got a ton of attention, but it had some flaws that I addressed in the listing and also up here. And so I did get some very lowball offer on it from people saying that, well, I will have to get it fixed, so here are $5. And I'm like, no. Even if you have to get it fixed for $15, it's still worth more than $20 total. So, Anyway, this J. Jill floral 100% linen A-line skirt that gave me major cottagecore vibes sold for $25. So that's the price you see on the screen. That was full price and it got delivered. And it also sold via promoted listing. I should mention that on eBay, I do promote pretty much all of my items at 2%. So the Ted Baker dress and also the skirt sold via promoted listing. The Ted Baker dress came from a regular thrift store, so I had about $4 into it. And then this J. Jill floral skirt came from the bins, so I had about $1 into it. This one's exciting because it was my first international sale. Yay! This pair of Fashion Nova, go figure, so random, new with tag, so it goes high-waisted skinny jeans in this purple plum color with a button fly, super cute. I almost debated keeping them for myself. On all my other platforms, I use a stock photo for these, and you know the Fashion Nova stock photos, right? Curvy gal that's not photoshopped at all, wearing the hell out of these jeans. In any case, these sold on eBay and went to a buyer in Australia. So I just recently signed up for the global shipping program during one of Becky Park's lives, where she had an interview with eBay sellers who gave or who answered all kinds of questions about eBay. And I decided it was time to sign up for the global shipping program. And this was my first sale. So I'm super excited. I'm also super excited they are going to Australia. How cool is that? In any case, you want to know what they sold for. They sold for $20. The buyer paid shipping, which was just a padded flat rate envelope, because with the global shipping program, you just mail the item to Kentucky, and then what happens after that is no longer your concern, which is beautiful, let me tell you. So I'm hoping that this will kick off lots of international sales because I'm really excited to open up my store to more buyers. So super excited for this, even though it was only Fashion Nova. Okay, this Kalia pink and purple floral abstract sports bra with the crisscross straps in the back sold for $13. That was an offer I received and is also sold via promoted listing. Buyer paid for shipping. I've been going back and forth on how to pronounce this brand, but earlier today I actually saw a commercial for this brand on YouTube, and Carrie Underwood herself said Kalia, so it rhymes with Aaliyah. So you heard it here first. That's how you pronounce this brand. I'm not in charge of pronunciation for English brands. You can come to me for advice how to pronounce German brands. But on this one, I got it straight from the source, so to speak. So anyway, this Kalia pink purple floral bra sold for $13. Buyer paid shipping. I had this for a good bit, but I got it from the bin, so it was just $1. And it didn't have a size, so I measured and included measurements and mentioned that it does not have a size and care tag. So I hope it fits. Okay, and then this just sold as I was recording my intro and outro for this video, and it made me re-record my outro. So if my outro is looking super weird, it's because I had to re-record the eBay portion and then the portion where I go over my totals, because I just had to include this. This Vineyard Vines Nuitag reversible starfish legging in navy blue and pink and very colorful, and all the keywords are in there. This was so cool. I got this from a regular thrift store, and I didn't even realize it was new with tags until I looked it over to see if there were flaws, and then I saw the tag and I was extra excited. And when I came home, I realized it was reversible. So the stock photo looked really good for this, but it's eBay. We don't use stock photos on eBay. We don't want to get in trouble. Not that you couldn't get in trouble on Poshmark or Mercari either, but they're just a little more lax about it. So in any case, it's reversible. It's new with tags. It retailed for $88, I want to say, and I sold it for $40. That was a full price sale. They just came in and bought them. So exciting. $40, and I paid for them and buyer paid shipping, and I'm sure $4.50 is going to be enough to cover that. So very excited for this little surprise Saturday evening sale. Fun fact, editing Veronica here, these actually sold to somebody who lives half an hour from me. How cool is that? Okay, so what a ride. Let's start with Poshmark. I sold 27 items on Poshmark this week. That is pretty freaking amazing. And Saturday is technically not over yet, so I could still be making more sales, but you'll see those in next week's video. Anyway, so I sold 27 listings on Poshmark for a total of $418.31. That is after shipping discounts and after Poshmark fees. It's before subtracting my cost of goods, and it's also before taking out any taxes that I will have to pay next year. On eBay, I sold 5 items for a total of $133.34. And then on Mercari, I made one sale, as you saw, the Fly London shoes. And after Mercari fees and after taking out my shipping, because I do offer free shipping on Mercari, I made $30.17 on Mercari, which is not bad. I'm glad she's back. I don't know if she's going to stick around. We'll see. So in total, I sold 33 items this week for a total of $581.22, which is unheard of. It's amazing. It's my best sales week to date. If you watched my video from the first week of February, I was talking about how this was the best sales week ever to date, yada, yada, yada. I had made around $500 that week. But the first week of March just beat the first week of February, which is only fair because it was my birthday week. So I should be getting awesome sales, right? Anyways, $581.82 is pretty stinking amazing. I'm doing this part-time, as I said in the beginning, so I'm really, really excited about that. Now, I sold 33 items, and so that comes out to an average profit per item of $17.63, which is really great. And that last sale that just came in definitely bumped that up quite a bit. Before that, it was about $1 less per item. My average cost of goods is right around $2.25. So if we subtract that, I still make about $14.50 for each item that I sell, which is great. I would always like to see that number go up. But I'm also okay with selling items for $20 if I source them from the bins, for example, make some quick flips. I am not complaining. So those were my numbers for this week. Let me know in the comments down below how your first week of March went. And let me know how your sales have been in general. Are you seeing any trends with the items that you're selling? I sold a lot of jeans this week, which is uncharacteristic for me because I feel like I usually sell them in the fall, in the winter, but we are moving into spring, so I don't know. But I've also only been doing this for a year, so it's really hard to compare last year's sales to this year's sales because first of all, I have a lot more items. Second of all, I know a lot more compared to where I was at last year. So in any case, let me know in the comments how your week went, and I hope you're going to be back here for another video this coming Friday. Maybe I'll throw in a bonus video at some point. I've kind of started to do that here and there, but just don't get used to it because I had a lot of videos pre-filmed that I just needed to edit, and Okay, so I almost had a heart attack because I heard a really loud noise from my child's room. It sounded like the door was like opening and closing, but nobody's home and he's supposed to be asleep. So I'm like, what happened? And I went to check on him and I could barely open the door because he has a lamp right next to his door. It's kind of like a shelf lamp, and he knocked it over with his foot because the lamp is like wedged in between his bed and the wall. In any case, he knocked over the freaking lamp and it was blocking the door, and that's what the loud noise was. Freaking heart attack. Anyway, so thank you so much for being here. Again, I already recorded my outro, but I'm just gonna record it again just in case. If you enjoyed this video, despite the slightly chaotic activity going on in the background that I needed to attend to, but if you are having a good time and enjoying these videos, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to come back for more content, I have lots of playlists on my channel, and I would appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button and come back for more videos. All right, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me this evening. It's been an eventful evening, my goodness. I'll see you soon. Bye.